What's up everyone, Big D here. It is time to review The Americans Season 3, the premiere, which is Episode 1. I'm gonna totally butcher this name, but EST Men or EST Men, whatever you want to call it. This is my first time, I did review the first 2-3 episodes of Season 2 last year, but I kind of got lost because I never saw Season 1. I know, I'm actually literally ashamed to say that because I know it's such a good show. I know it is. And I haven't seen Season 1. And yeah, and then I saw Season 2 and I was lost, so I stopped watching it. So I hope I don't stop watching this season. I keep on going straight through, man. But it opened up good, man. Let's get to it. I'm going to do a quick review. And if I get some names wrong, if I do something wrong, hey, it's my first time I literally paid attention right away and tried to connect myself with the American. So hopefully I did good. So I'm just gonna recap it real quick. It should take me less than a minute to recap the whole episode, give you my opinion, pros to cons, final score at the end. Thanks so much. I also reviewed the final season of Justified, Arrow, The Flash, Constantine, Revenge or King of the Nerds, much more, guys. So this girl, she's talking to Elizabeth, and she literally gives her a list in the beginning, and she's like, screw the CIA, after she was just talking about her daughter trying to join the CIA and everything. So there's traitors in there. And the girl literally snitches after she gives her the list and basically calls the FBI, which they come over, and Elizabeth starts walking. She has her wig on and everything, how they play different characters. And two cops find her, and she literally starts fighting them. And that's not the best thing. The motorcycle comes and literally... I thought the guy I thought he got decapitated or something, but he just like... He rolled with it in the motorcycle. It was crazy. Well, that's a way to start. Now that's a way to start off, a premiere right there. So Phil and Stan, they're hanging out. I always like seeing that. I forgot one of the reasons I watched the show at all is from Paige. And I don't know how old the actress actually is, but gosh, Paige is so awesome. She is beautiful. So like, seeing her, and she's in church, and she's like, this guy named Dan, which my name's Daniel, so it's kind of like, hey, that's great, man, I'm in the show. Yes, I am. So that's cool for me, man. She's 14, so it's too young for me in the show. But I can make an exception for her. So yeah, that's one of the reasons I watch it. That's a pro, by the way. I'll show you in a minute, but it'll blur out. So Paige and Dan, and they want to tell Paige, the parents, Phil and Elizabeth, they want to really tell her what's going on, but, well, Phil's against it, Elizabeth's with it. Elizabeth's mom is dying, and I'm going to get this name wrong. Annalisa gets strangled by this Indian dude, and at the end, Phil comes in, and he's like, I can help you. So that's basically what I got out of the episode. Like, a person who does not even know more than 10% of the Americans comes in, and that's why I learned. That's why I learned out of this episode. So, what did I think about it? What did I think about The Americans, the Season 3 premiere? First off, let me start off with my cons real quick, because I just want to get my cons out of the way. It did start slow. The first 10-15 minutes were slow. They weren't boring. It was just really slow. I mean, with Elizabeth talking to the girl in that restaurant, it kind of dragged on where you were like, can we move it along so we can get to another scene, or what's going to go on. I mean, the end was a payoff of the fight scene in the beginning and everything, but still it was kind of slow and dragged. And the ending, I just didn't specifically like the ending, because for a first episode, I like the girl getting strangled thing, like that could have ended well, but when he comes in and he's like, I can help you and all that, and how he walks in, he's like, Annalisa? And he, reacted, he'd be like, Annalisa, what did you do? You monster, something like that, or it's kind of weird acting in a way, the way he played his character, Scott. But, yeah, that's my only cons, really. The pros, the action, I really do enjoy the action a lot, because, we didn't get to see full-on action, like, gun firing. But that's the thing, you don't need that every week or every so. It's just intense, great writing and choreography of how the action works overall. Let's see, I forgot to put that there. The characters, I love the actors in this. Kerry Russell and Matthew Reese. Dude, Matthew has literally aged. I remember the season 1 promotions, and he's aged, man, a lot. But I love the characters, and they're just so awesome. And you root for them, yet you don't root for them. To have a 50-50. The stunts really, again, are amazing. I like the bonding between the characters. I love Stan and the Stan scenes and Phil scenes are so awkward, really awkward. And of course, I wrote, where is it? Oh, so, look, it's not gonna go in. It says Paige hot. Huh. It didn't even focus on it. You see that? It says Paige hot. Because alright. Paige, you know. Yeah, of course, she goes for that guy. Anyway, so overall, The Americans, man, I know I kind of was a little slow on this review, but I really enjoyed this episode. Now, was it... I still feel Justified had a better premiere, but for the season 3, I think the hype, it's real, and it looks way better. It looks every week it's gonna get better. So honestly, for a first person really trying to get into this, I'm gonna end up giving it an honest opinion. I think it was a good season premiere. I think it had a strong opening. It had a strong message. It had the characters well written back in there, so I'm going to give it an A-, a 9.10 out of 10. Secondarily, I'd give it a solid B, an 8.50 out of 10. I just enjoyed it. It wasn't great, but it's something where I'm like, you know what? I want to see where next week leads me. I want to see where this goes. I want to know what happens with Elizabeth's character, what's going to go on here, and how they play different characters. It's just so intriguing to me. So overall, thank you guys so much for watching. I promise I'll be better next week since I'll know a little bit more, since it'll be episode 2. But for now, it's kind of hard to start off a show like Justified where you don't know what really is. You don't want to be wrong, yet you're not going to be right. So it's hard. Bear with me, and if all of you American fans, like I said with Justified, I hope you guys let me into the American world, with open arms and jumping into season 3. I'm excited, and I hope I stay on this ride, and I hope you stick along with me as well. Thanks so much. If you have any comments down below, let me know what you thought about The Americans season 3 and what you want to see, and Paige. Yeah. Also, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you feel so, because why not? It's just one click. Is it hard? It actually is hard for me. Sometimes I don't do it because I'm too lazy. But anyway, I digress. The Spock be with you always.